Welcome to a guided meditation for social anxiety on Declutter the Mind. And so let's begin here by finding a comfortable seated position. You can sit on a chair or on the floor, resting your hands in your lap, just taking a moment to settle in. And let's start with a grounding breath, taking in a slow, deep breath in through your nose, filling your lungs completely. And then exhale slowly through your mouth, releasing any tension you may be holding. Allowing your eyes now to gently close, allowing your breath to return to a comfortable pace. And let's begin here, just checking in with the body, noticing how we're sitting, feeling the weight of your body supported by the surface beneath you, noticing any areas of tension or tightness, maybe in the shoulders, the jaw, the stomach. And taking in another slow breath in. And as you exhale, allow those areas of tension to soften slightly. And we don't need to force anything here, just inviting a gentle release. And now bring to mind a recent social situation that triggered some anxiety for you. And this doesn't need to be your most challenging situation. Just choose something mild to moderate. Maybe it was a work meeting, a social gathering, or your most recent simple interaction, like with a cashier. And then as you bring this situation to mind, notice what happens in your body. Do you feel tension in your chest, a flutter in your stomach, a tightness in your throat? And simply observe these sensations without trying to change them. These physical responses are your body's natural alarm system. They are not dangerous, just information. And then notice your breathing as it becomes shallow or quick. And this is completely normal. Gently return to deeper and slower breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And now let's observe the thoughts that arise with social anxiety. Common thoughts might include, what if I say something stupid? Or everyone will judge me? Or I don't belong here? And if these thoughts are present, we simply notice them. We don't need to argue with them or push them away. We just observe them like clouds passing through the sky. And so these anxious thoughts often involve predicting negative future outcomes or replaying past social mistakes. But right now, in this moment, you are safe. You are simply sitting and breathing. And so let's practice a technique that you can use in real social situations. We'll focus on your breath as an anchor. And then when social anxiety arises, your breath is always available to ground you. So just taking in a normal breath in, and as you do, silently count 1, exhale naturally, and then on your next inhale, count 2. And continue this to 5, and then start over at 1. And then if you lose count because your mind wanders to anxious thoughts, we simply start again at 1. This isn't a failure, it's exactly how the practice works. And so let's try this now. Breathing in, 1, breathing out, breathing in, 2, breathing out. Continue counting your own breaths up to 5, and then begin again for the next few moments. notice the mind has wandered to thoughts, we just gently bring our attention back to the breath. We don't need to add any thoughts here or place judgments on our thinking. We notice the thought, and then we bring the attention back to the breath. And to close out this practice, we're going to offer ourselves a few phrases. And so, in your mind, repeating the following: May I be kind to myself when I feel anxious. May I remember that anxiety is a normal human experience. May I have the courage to show up as I am. And see which phrases resonated the most with you, which ones you put the most resistance up to. And then thinking about the upcoming social situations we are likely going to be in the near future. And instead of viewing them as tests to pass or fail, we see them as opportunities to practice presence. And so when you are in a social situation, you can use our mindfulness anchors to help us be grounded in the present moment. And now bringing your attention back to the space around you. And then when you are ready, opening your eyes and noticing how you feel. Thanks for sitting, and I'll see you next time. Thanks again for taking the time to practice. If you've enjoyed this practice, please be sure to like and subscribe. You can also join and become a member and receive access to courses and more. Head on over to declutterthemind.com for more and download our free iOS and Android app.